Have you ever felt like you have a great idea, but before you can share it, the meeting's over? Or maybe you worry about speaking up in meetings at all, especially when you're new to the company culture. This is the story of Li Wei, a talented employee who struggles to navigate the world of business communication. He comes from a culture where respect for superiors often means waiting to be spoken to. But in his new workplace, success depends on actively contributing ideas and building trust with colleagues. Will Li Wei find his voice and unlock his full potential? Watch as we explore the challenges and triumphs of effective business communication, especially when adapting to a new language and culture. Let's introduce the business situation and the participants in this story.
In this series, we'll meet Anna, our dynamic manager. With over 15 years of experience, she leads with confidence and a drive for excellence. We'll get to know Li Wei, who's on a journey to overcome cultural barriers and confidently share his innovative ideas.
There are other colleagues who support the main characters. There is Mark, an experienced employee and a reliable confidant, as well as other team members.
You'll also learn business English phrases to effectively discuss your ideas in any meeting.
We open in a bustling digital marketing meeting. Ideas fly around the table, but Li Wei seems hesitant to speak. Have you ever had a great idea but struggled to voice it in a meeting, especially in a new culture? The manager, Anna, notices Li Wei and encourages him to share his thoughts. But there is a communication gap that must be managed sensitively. Anna is presenting a project update to the team. Li Wei is sitting back, looking nervous and silent. Anna looks around the room for feedback, but Li Wei avoids eye contact, missing the chance to share his valuable input.
We've got some great ideas on the table. Any thoughts, team?
Li Wei is thinking quietly to himself.
I should say something, but what if it's not right?
Mark, another team member, chimes in.
Looks good to me, Anna.
Anna senses tension is rising. Ever feel like you have a talented team member who just isn't quite sharing their full potential? In a digital marketing meeting, Anna chats with Mark, a friendly colleague with 10 years of experience. Anna, the team leader, is looking for ways to unlock the creativity of Li Wei, a valuable team member who seems hesitant to speak up.
Interesting. Li Wei always seems to have a thoughtful look on his face during brainstorming.
Mark, I don't understand why Li Wei never speaks up. He has potential, but he's so reserved.
Maybe it's a cultural thing. He might not feel comfortable voicing his opinions.
The turning point. Anna decides to approach Li Wei directly and invites Li Wei to a one-on-one meeting. Anna's desk area is a warm and inviting space. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating a desk decorated with a few personal photos and vibrant green plants. Anna sits calmly at her desk, a welcoming smile on her face. Li Wei stands hesitantly, clutching a notebook. Anna gestures towards a chair at her desk and says,
Hi, Li Wei. Come on in and have a seat.
Li Wei takes a deep breath and sits down, his nervousness slightly easing with Anna's warm demeanor.
Thanks, Anna. Is everything all right?
Anna leans forward with an encouraging smile.
Everything's great. I just wanted to chat and see how you're settling in. You bring such a unique perspective to the team, and I'm curious to hear more about your ideas.
Anna leans forward, her posture open and welcoming. Li Wei sits in a chair, his initial nervousness replaced by a growing sense of comfort as he engages in the conversation. The beginning of open communication.
Li Wei, I've noticed you have a lot of thoughtful ideas during our meetings. How do you feel about the brainstorming process? Is there anything we can do to help you feel even more comfortable sharing your thoughts?
Anna, using open-ended questions and a friendly expression, allows Li Wei to open up and relax. Hesitatingly, Li Wei shares his personal struggle related to communicating with leaders.
I sometimes find it hard to speak up.
I understand. What can we do to make it easier for you to share your ideas?
The atmosphere created by Anna is warm and inviting. Li Wei sits facing Anna, a hint of vulnerability in his posture. He decides to take a chance and share information about his upbringing, hoping for a deeper understanding.
Honestly, Anna, I sometimes feel hesitant to speak up in meetings. Back home, it was always instilled in me to show respect for elders and superiors by listening attentively. Interrupting or voicing unrefined ideas could be seen as disrespectful.
Anna nods empathetically.
That makes perfect sense, Liwei. It's important to understand how cultural backgrounds can influence communication styles. Can you tell me a bit more about how that translates to meetings in your experience?
Well, in family gatherings, for example, younger members typically listen until everyone senior has spoken. Then, if there are questions, they might be posed indirectly.
Anna leans forward, genuinely interested.
That's fascinating. So, in a brainstorming session here, where everyone is encouraged to share ideas freely, it might feel a bit out of place for you to jump in right away.
Exactly. I worry that my ideas might not be fully formed yet, or that they won't be as polished as others.
Anna smiles warmly.
That's a common concern, even for people from cultures that openly encourage brainstorming. The beauty of this process is that sometimes even an unrefined idea can spark a great discussion and lead to something truly innovative.
Liwei looks intrigued.
So, even if my initial idea isn't perfect, it could still be valuable.
Absolutely. In fact, sometimes the most out-of-the-box ideas can lead to breakthroughs. Here's the thing. Even if your idea isn't perfect, sparking a discussion can lead to something even better.
Liwei considers this for a moment.
That's an interesting point. So, it's okay to participate even if my idea is still forming.
Absolutely. We have a brainstorming session coming up tomorrow. Would you be interested in trying a new approach? Maybe we can start with some open-ended questions to get everyone thinking creatively, and then you can feel free to jump in with any thoughts or ideas you have.
A small smile appears on Liwei's face.
Well, if everyone else is encouraged to participate that way, then perhaps I can give it a shot.
That's a great attitude, Liwei. To help you feel even more comfortable sharing your ideas, let's explore some techniques we use in brainstorming sessions. Have you heard of open-ended questions?
Liwei shakes his head.
I'm not familiar with the term.
No problem. Open-ended questions are basically those that can't be answered with a simple yes or no. They're designed to spark discussion and get everyone thinking creatively. For example, instead of asking, "Do you like the current website design?" we might ask, "What are your initial impressions of the website's layout?" Usually, open-ended questions start with WH question words like what, why, how, or how much.
I see. So instead of closing things off, these questions open things up for more ideas?
Exactly. They also encourage people to elaborate on their thoughts. We can use words like what, why, and how to get those creative juices flowing. For instance, how can we make the website navigation more user-friendly? Or why do you think a certain feature might be important?
That sounds interesting. Maybe with these questions, I'll feel more comfortable contributing my thoughts during discussions.
Absolutely. And remember, even if your initial idea isn't perfect, that's okay. The goal is to get everyone participating and build on each other's ideas. So that's fantastic, Liwei. I knew you had some great ideas in there.
The brainstorming activity. Discuss the past situation, the present situation, and ideas for future change. And apply 6 thinking hats techniques. Next day, Anna and Liwei are at a whiteboard, both smiling and engaged in front of colorful notes and diagrams.
All right, Liwei, let's start by acknowledging what we've done in the past. Our SEO strategy has brought us consistent traffic, but we've seen a decline in engagement recently.
Yes, we've relied heavily on traditional keywords, but the competition has caught up. What data do we have on our current SEO performance?
Good question. According to our latest analytics, our bounce rate has increased by 15%, and our organic search traffic has dropped by 10% over the last 6 months. We need to pivot, go in a new direction. Let's consider some fresh ideas. How about we use the 6-hat thinking technique to guide our discussion?
Sounds good. Let's start with the white hat. We need to gather all relevant information. What additional data or research might we need?
Analysis to understand their SEO strategies. and also gather customer feedback to identify what content they find most valuable.
I agree. Now, let's put on our yellow hat and focus on the potential benefits. What advantages could a revamped SEO strategy bring us?
A new strategy could increase our organic traffic, improve user engagement, and ultimately boost our conversion rates. It could also open up new opportunities for content partnerships.
Great points. Now for the green hat, let's think creatively. What innovative ideas can we consider for our SEO?
We could explore long-tail keywords, create more video content, and perhaps start a blog series addressing current industry trends. What about integrating AI tools to optimize our content dynamically?
That's an interesting idea. AI tools could provide us with real-time data to adjust our strategies quickly. Also, we could leverage social media trends to create timely content.
Perfect. So, summarizing the present, our current SEO strategy is outdated. The rationale for change is clear from the declining metrics. Moving forward, let's draft a plan incorporating these innovative solutions.
Yes, we need a detailed roadmap. Should we outline key actions and assign responsibilities?
Exactly. Let's outline the steps. First, gather competitor and customer data. Second, develop content around long-tail keywords and videos. Third, integrate AI tools for dynamic optimization. Fourth, monitor performance and adjust as needed. We'll set a timeline for each step and assign team members to each task.
I feel optimistic about this approach. It's comprehensive and innovative.
Now, Anna and Li Wei present the new SEO strategy to the team. Everyone is enthusiastic and supportive. The presentation slides show data insights, creative content ideas, and a timeline for implementation.
Team, today we're presenting our new SEO strategy. We've identified key areas for improvement and have come up with innovative solutions.
Our plan includes leveraging long-tail keywords, creating engaging video content, and using AI tools for dynamic optimization. Here's the timeline for our implementation.
This looks fantastic. The data-driven approach and creative ideas are just what we need.
Thank you, Mark. Let's work together to make this strategy a success. Any questions or suggestions before we move forward?
I'm excited about the video content. Can we collaborate on creating a series of tutorials?
Absolutely. Collaboration is key to our success. Let's set up a meeting to discuss the details.
Great initiative. Let's keep this momentum going. Together, we can achieve great results.
Feeling ready to confidently share your ideas in meetings? This channel is packed with tips and tricks to help you maximize your business communication and English skills. Subscribe now and unlock the secrets to effective communication in the workplace. Want to dive deeper? Share your biggest communication challenges in the comments below, especially if you're adapting to a new culture. We can tackle them together in a future video. Recognize yourself in Li Wei's story? Let us know in the comments by writing "Same here." And if you found this video helpful, smash that like button and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for more valuable content.